Quick little pronoun update. So after a several days long gender crisis, I am pretty certain I use they, he pronouns. And yeah, I just want to let you know I am still trans femme. I am still on HRT. I am not detransitioning or anything. Just my gender is a complete nightmare. I don't know what's going on with it right now. All I know is that these pronouns feel right to me. I don't really understand why. And the he makes me dysphoric if, like, a cis person uses it for me or a person who doesn't really understand what my gender is. Because it's really not like he the way you use it for men. It's he in the masculine woman kind of way, which is kind of what my whole gender is going for. My whole gender is supposed to be girl who's trying to be a boy, not boy who's trying to be a girl. So yeah, I hope it makes sense. I'm really sorry if it makes no sense.
Are you off your f***ing meds or something?
So that person started out by saying, after a several days long gender crisis. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know what the a gender crisis is, but in the last video I mentioned that I recently went through a several days long no power, no heat, and no water crisis. So as far as severity of emergencies go, they're pretty equal, right? Potato, potato. I mean, on one hand, you got a complete electrical grid failure. On the other hand, you can't decide if you're going to dress up like a boy or a girl that day. I think we're all familiar with the saying, good times create weak men. Well, we're watching that happen in real time. It's happening right in front of our eyes. Anyway, welcome back. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Merry Christmas. I wanted to come on and make a quick video today. Actually, Christmas was yesterday, but I wanted to come on, make a quick video. Wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday season. Hope you're all doing great and catch everybody up on what's happening in Clown World. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's dive right into it. Now, you place your attention on the screen for a moment. This isn't a new book. This is a book, I think it came out last year. It was because I covered it in a video last year. The book on Amazon called Santa's Husband. So the Marxists went and made Santa not only gay, but black, as you can see here. So Santa's gay and black, and he's got a white husband here. And I don't know if they thought this through, because if you look at the new FBI crime statistics, I don't know how many people are going to want the new Santa coming in their house at night while they're sleeping. And if that's the case, I recommend they get a lockbox or safe to lock their valuables up in. But we're not going to go there anyway. So yeah, that's what they're doing with Christmas. Gay black Santa.
Well, I don't know. It's really messed up. Super gay.
Mark my words, next year, Santa Claus will be a transgender. Watch. Anyway, staying in the Christmas spirit, we have Santa here on a scooter. Let me get my head out the way. Roll the film.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yeah, that didn't end up too well for Santa on the scooter. But unfortunately, due to YouTube's ridiculous policies, I can't show you the scooter crash because it would probably get the video taken down, and I'm not exaggerating. Anyway, this guy is, I don't know why anyone would do this to themselves, but he obviously has some kind of implants where his biceps are supposed to be. And it looks like he's got some kind of plastic surgery stuff going on his face there, so roll the film.
I'm professional bodybuilder, Mr. Olympia. Muscle, naturalis, sport, live, 5 years, professional, master pop MMA, 1 round, knockout, plastic surgery, I am Joker, professional. Опа, 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 опа. Оп, оп, оп. Transformation, 1 day, million. Transformation phase, million. 2 day. Опа.
What the is wrong with you?
There's a lot wrong with this guy. And he kept saying, hey, professional. Professional what? Professional? I don't... I mean, look at the biceps. It looks like the skin's falling off one of his biceps. His face looked... Whatever. To each his own, right? Congratulations, sir. You look like a damn idiot. let's keep it moving. All right, so when I first saw this next story, I thought it was fake. I thought it was like the Babylon Bee or some satire site. I assure you this is real. This is 100% real. From the New York Post, it says, Marines told to stop using sir and ma'am to avoid misgendering superiors. So they will no longer be calling the drill instructors sir or ma'am. Well, there's not a lot to say about this except we're screwed.
From now on, you will speak only when spoken to. And the first and last words out of your filthy sewers will be, sir. Do you maggots understand that? Sir, yes, sir. Bull, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair. Sir, yes, sir.
Those days are long gone. So I've said this many times at this channel, but it's worth repeating. The whole purpose of this silly little exercise is to demoralize and divide society. And the same goes for the military. They know that the people that are against that will get out of there or won't sign up in the first place. And it's just demoralizing any good Marines that are still left. So anyway, we get this young lady singing a song for us here. Karaoke night. Roll the film.
E.T. by Katy Perry featuring Kanye West. I got a dirty mind. I got filthy ways. I'm trying to bathe my A in your Milky Way. I am legend. I am every. I'll be so far. We don't give a fuck. Welcome to the danger zone. Step into the fantasy. You were not invited to the other side of San.
So that video went on for another 2 minutes. So I could have tortured you guys a lot longer than I did. So I just wanted to cut it off before you all took off and said you can't take any more of this video. So thanks for sticking around. Yeah, I don't know. At this point, I just don't know.
That's a huge bitch.
All right, next up, I got to give a huge shout out to the sponsors of today's video. And while I do that, you guys can watch this guy eat the cheese from between his toes. Oh. Okay, anyway, two sponsors for today's video. Today's video is being brought to us by first sponsor, Heather Hatch, aka Heather Joy. Heather, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video. Now, I'm happy to announce that Heather has started her own channel on the YouTubes, which I will link in the description box below, and it covers subject matter like addiction, recovery, pain management, and that stuff hits close to home with me where I am an addict in recovery. So great job, Heather. So if you would like to go over there and show Heather some love and support after this video, I'm sure she would greatly appreciate it. Second sponsor of today's video would like to remain anonymous, but sir, you know who you are, and I really appreciate the note you sent along with that. So thank you guys so much for sponsoring today's video. I'll say it again, you guys keep this ship afloat as the YouTube's overlords are definitely trying to sink us. Now, if you'd like to sponsor our next video and help support the channel, there is a PayPal link in the description box below. And I will say your full name as a sponsor of said video unless stated otherwise by you. I can't look at this anymore. I'm going to throw up.
That's fucking disgusting.
Oh, all right, let's keep it moving with some clown world politics. Now, I'm sure at this point, most of you recently heard about the $1.7 trillion with a T, $1.7 trillion omnibus spending package that Congress recently passed. Well, in that $1.7 trillion is $45 billion more for Ukraine on top of what we've already given them. So recently, the puppet of Ukraine, the president of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelensky, showed up in his tracksuit at our Congress here in the United States telling us we need to give more money. And we did. We sure did. Because here you have the Republican leader, Mitch McConnell, posing for a picture with President Zelensky. And it says, continuing our support for Ukraine is morally right. But it is not only that. It is also a direct investment in cold, hard American interests. Really. Now, let me tell you something. The left wing and the right wing They're both wings on the same bird. So for those of you that think you're going to vote Republican and things are going to change and things are going to be great in this country, well, what happened to all of you that voted Republican this year? And then you have the leader of the Republican Party standing there giving your hard-earned taxpayer dollars to Ukraine. Huh? Think about it. Anyway, there's that.
You guys look like... What do they look like, Jimmy?
Dorks. They look like a couple of dorks.
All right, guys, we're going to be wrapping it up in just a few minutes. So if you made it this far, give yourselves a round of applause, a pat on the back. You guys know I can't do this alone, so thank you all so much for trudging ahead. Also, I know a lot of you guys have been commenting and sending me emails saying this channel and these videos have been shadow banned. You're not getting notifications. You're being unsubscribed. So please make sure you're still subscribed. Let's try to trigger that algorithm. Smash that thumbs up button. Like that comment section up. You guys know I read all the comments. Share this video. And if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe if you enjoy the video. All right, so these next two videos are very bizarre. They are grown men talking about their PMS symptoms, their cramps and such. Roll the film, please.
Today is day 500 of me being on hormones, and for a quick calendar conversion, that's just a little past 16 months. I'm not even at a year and a half yet, but 500 days sounded pretty cool. I've been practicing my femme voice, and I've been starting to feel more comfortable talking to people with it, but I'm not going to be able to sustain it for a whole video. So day 500, in a fun coincidence, happens to line up with another special time, and it is my time of the month. And by time of the month, I mean, yeah, I'm on my hormonal cycle right now. I experienced something that is pretty identical to PMS, and I just wanted to talk about this because I guess it's not super common. But yeah, like pretty predictably once a month, I have like PMS symptoms. So I'm celebrating 500 by sitting on my couch and eating a lot of chocolate and feeling bloated and crampy and crying, and honestly, I'm so happy.
Are you totally deranged?
Wow. How did we get here? Oh, boy. Anyway. Oh, I meant to mention this earlier. Some of you may have noticed I have my helmet on frontwards. Well, my wife bought me a brand new helmet for Christmas, so it wasn't broken in yet. She said the other one was getting too raggedy, and I have to agree with her on that. And it wasn't broken in yet, so I put it on backwards, and I look like a dork. And then I realized maybe I look like a dork in all the previous videos where I had my helmet on backwards. So this may be a new look here at the channel. Didn't want to throw anybody off too much. Anyway, let's wrap this up on the same theme here. Trans girl experiences first intense period after HRT. Guys, clearly things are getting crazy out there. So please, please, please take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Till next time. Love you guys. Peace. Roll the film, please.
Why? Stop. Why is this thing not hot? I swear to God, if anyone says welcome to womanhood, I'm gonna lose my shit.
What is your f***ing problem, man?
I'll lead an effective strategy to mobilize true and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure. True and international effort to pressure.
And you ain't black.